when Sayyidina Musa wanted to see, who am I talking to? That's why in the Naat Jani Rahmah asked Musa who he was seeing. So means the vision of Sayyidina Muhammad was enough once in the life of Sayyidina Musa and makes to be from the great prophets of Allah because he was speaking to his Rabb, his authority. So the vision of Sayyidina Musa because he speaks to his authority, he speaks to Sayyidina Muhammad and wanted a vision of that authority, and Allah granted that gift. And these Naats are coming to teach all creation was sacrificing for a glimpse of that reality. Now come to the Muhammadan nation whom they sit and learn in that presence. To be with their soul in the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad taking the faiz, the lights and the emanations of Sayyidina Muhammad and their knowledges and ulum are coming. They're all kalimullah. They're all Khalilullah and they're all supported by Ruhullah because all of that is Sayyidina Muhammad. These Naats are teaching us that, do you know what Allah has given to you? Have you tried to get it? Because the learned men of God have, those were the prophets of Bani Israel. All the prophets you know are the prophets of Bani Israel, and all that Allah describes of them in Qur'an, those were to achieve a presence in the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad because Nabi Musa wanted to clarify, who am I talking to when I'm talking? He was talking to Sayyidina Muhammad because there is no talking from Allah unless it goes to Sayyidina Muhammad. Allah speaks to the heart of Prophet and Sayyidina Muhammad in his light and his world of soul speaks to all the Prophets of Allah, to all the angels of Allah, everything. Because Allah is a hidden treasure. In the world of lights and paradises, Allah is nowhere to be seen, there's no likeness unto Allah. So Prophet is described for us as a Prophet before Adam. Risalat is ancient, and all the angels they enter into the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad and get all their commands bi-idhnillah. Malaika wa ruh bi-idhni rabbikum kullun amr. With the permission of Allah this is all happening because Allah created the light of Sayyidina Muhammad to be known by. All guidance, all knowledges, every command, kullun amr comes from that reality. There's never a point in which you move aside Muhammadun Rasulullah and you go to the presence of Allah. Where would that be? That would be a shirk. Because where would you be in that reality? That you could be between La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah. No. That from Allah's light comes the reality and the light of Muhammadun Rasulullah. So then imagine then the immensities of these lights and these realities. You want to be beautiful? Keep the light and the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. Allah dress you with the beauty of Sayyidina Yusuf. These are all the gifts Allah gave to other nations But his own nation not coming to get them. In the last days, Prophet described they would forget me, barely mention me, and think that they have a way directly to Allah, and they call themselves Ahlul Qur'an, in which they left out the hadith and sunnah of Sayyidina Muhammad. It's already happening in this world because that's Dajjal's system, because he's scared of Sayyidina Muhammad. So the nation has access to all these maqams. You want to be Kalimullah, to talk, because awliya have yaqeen. They're not talking to who they don't know who they're talking to. So Sayyidina Musa is called Kalimullah, and realized Allah says in Qur'an, gave the whole qissa, Ya Rabbi, I want to see you, you cannot see me. I'll show you Ayatul Akbar, my greatest sign. Went out, he saw that light, out cold, reset. We just released video. His system had to be rebooted. A death, Maut qabla al-maut, everyone must taste of death to reach Sayyidina Muhammad. Doesn't matter, his holy companions, the stations can't be imagined. Sayyidina Musa thinking that he's alive. Not for this reality, you got to get Maut qabla al-maut. Saw and died, rebooted, came back up, now capable of understanding that reality. So means then our life is to capture all of these realities, all these lights and all these blessings. To be Khalilullah is to keep the companionship and the love of Prophet, which we describe, this is the station of Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq.